Well, another late NHL playoff game. I'm not going to include footage of this, but we had to watch Anson Carter's feet through the second intermission to get to this point. And I gotta say, as someone whose team is not in the playoffs, shout out the Rangers, I keep seeing my team's maligned players playing well. I've talked about Jacob Trouba. Now we have Brett Howden. Howden scored a shorthanded goal for the Golden Knights in Game 2, and he was back with his antics tonight. First of all, Utah's power play looked dog water all game. They went 0 for 5 on the power play, and that includes, I believe, a double minor on a high sticking call. Anyway, 5 minutes into the second overtime, near the end of the Utah power play, the puck is in their own zone. 2 Utah players and Mitch Marner. Kerfoot is not hard enough on the puck, but guess who is? Brett Howden. He disrupts his stick. Marner gets the puck loose, and Howden swings out front with a beautiful shot, makes it 5-4, winning the game in double OT. You can't be that passive anytime in overtime, certainly in your own end. Like, Vegas has 2 guys deep on the penalty kill. That is ultimately a pretty risky call. It gives you the opportunity to get the puck and maybe get an odd man rush going the other way, but instead, the game's over, and Utah now goes into Game 6, down 3-2 in the series. Either way, Vegas has to keep Marner and Howden together on the penalty kill. The goal in Game 4 was somewhat similar. Marner hacks the puck loose, gets it to Howden. That was his first of the playoffs, but this was also a dramatic game all around. The other big story for Vegas, maybe the big story, was Pavel Skorofiev. That's what they called him on the broadcast, of course. Dorofiev, he had a hat trick, including a tying goal with 53 seconds left. Not a hockey coach on this play, though. I see an inexperienced and young Utah team trying to close out. They get to chasing the puck, and Dorofiev ends up beelining a loose puck and knocking it in. This game had a ton of lead changes, though. Utah struck first, then Vegas, then Utah again. Vegas would then get 2, including a nice goal by Dorofiev, who slotted home a Shea Theodore backhand. Right now, NHL.com has it listed as Mitch Marner's assist. It wasn't. Anyway, but yeah, this one was destined for overtime, and man, this series has been really good. Sadly, we're at that point in the first round where every single game now is an elimination game. My favorite 2 weeks of the year coming to a close, but the first round has been excellent, and the second round, I think, will be just as good. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know yours down below.